couple of guys who have
And
everyone.
here we go. Welcome.
Go where?
Going to Dornholt for session 20
nice.
of Trials
Nice,
of Law
nice.
and Order. Welcome.
Very nice,
Dude.
very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Dream. I have a Foundry question. How do I make the text bigger while also making the text bigger and not the numbers bigger?
Oh yeah, we were running into that problem earlier.
So if you look at the
changed.
stream, the text for like the spiritual weapon is super fucking small. How do I change that? Because changing the font makes the numbers bigger, not the text that I need to be bigger.
I have one idea.
Okay. Are you gonna say like go fuck yourself or something?
How about this?
That is the dream. I love you, but that looks fucking terrible.
Okay, well I didn't apply it directly to everything. Leave me alone.
Dream, I love you, but that looks fucking terrible.
Listen, I don't know the direct answer. So
Okay, I just didn't know. I just didn't know because
Yeah, you guys didn't.
oh my god. Hold on, I gotta go. Oh, I spelled Dornholt wrong. I spelled Dornholt wrong again. I spelled
It's door and hold T.
Hold the line. Hold.
All right. Well, would anyone like to give us a recap of what happened
Not
last time?
particularly.
Session.
We
Okay.
already know who's gonna do it. I already said it.
Yeah. Quiet.
Well, what about for the audience?
We have
All
one.
right.
Oh wait,
People
no.
watch
Actually,
us?
we need the updated version of that song because we're at the final one. Well, not final one, but you know what I mean.
Okay, so we were last left off for our adventures. They made their way to the.
Motherfucker.
Let me finish.
Okay, all right.
Give it a
So, good. Can I say? Okay. So we
I
last
was
left,
gonna do it, motherfucker. Ah.
we last left off. Our adventurers went to Lady Carmine's house. There was some plans going on. Half of the group well, first off, Lycus sent his pixie in to investigate the inner rooms of the mansion. Basically, it was a mansion. They found some things, some interesting stuff, and while that was happening, Flavia and Thyman entered the main entranceway. They were able to convince the guards and the weird chef to let them in. And after some time, they were able to discuss things with Flavia and Thyman. Well, at first it was with the both, but after some confrontation because the Lady Carmine did not like anyone associated with Boris, Flavia was forced to leave the building for a moment. But anyway, Thyman and Lady Carmine discussed some things. Some things happened. Let's say the person that we thought was Lady Carmine wasn't. It was some kind of doppelganger that was trying to kill themselves. And while that was progressing, the other half of the group was able to successfully find the real Lady Carmine that was locked away in it was a dungeon, right?
It was like a cellar,
Yeah.
and it was just like the other three. We kind of was just like left to just sit outside twirling our thumbs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because you're not stealthy, and even though you had +10 stealth, you could have come with me, but they chose not to.
Yes. So regardless, do you think I would stealth you? I'm a centaur.
What? You're +10. Come on, man.
Oh my god. Anyway,
It's confidence.
Anyway, they were able to successfully get Lady Carmine out. Flavia eventually entered the building and did kill the doppelganger. It then, for some reason, there was a remote time bomb. So Lycus's quick thinking was able to get everyone out by saying Kalashtar, but instead of going to the dream realm we were thinking of, it instead took us to the lower ward where we got out. So Flavia and Thyman had some deep talk because Flavia hit some things, and then
going right back.
Okay, and then at the end, Flavia and Thyman had a duel, which ended in a draw.
Yeah, right.
You say anything else?
Oh, this is why you wanted to do the recap. I see.
No reason.
Yeah. Keep it decent.
History is written by the victors, and you clearly won, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Flavia
do-
clearly won, right?
I said draw. I said draw. The one did slightly more better than the other. I'm just saying. I mean, we all again. It was a draw. Everyone ended it equally.
So if I know who changes the history book, I know who to look at.
You can.
And we haven't resolved the house shenanigans. So while Flavia is banging Lycos, do you want to roll for roof integrity?
Okay, shut up. All right. Now, viewers, let's clarify further. During the question. Okay, so first things first. Before we go further, so what did I didn't read the thing very well. What did Nick and Reverend talk about in the Grove for a second?
Hang on, you're missing over a completely different step, my guy.
We're getting
You
it,
know
we're
what?
getting
I'll take it from here because this is how the order of operations happened. In RP, Zero was dragging Diamond away and asking if he can attune to the Warhammer. Diamond was saying, "Oh no, that's not gonna work out. Let's try to cure it." So we made our own little soup of magical purity that we could with holy water, and we made soup basically. Put them in, dunked it in. Didn't really work as much because the sole owner was still attached to it with his obsession, and so there's still evil aura within it. And Zero was like, you know what, give it to me, fuck it. And Flavio was like, all right, fuck it, I want it too. And so both of them are tuning to it at the moment, and Diamond left his hammer in case anything happens. You guys can hang on to it for some purity of some kind. Hopefully that helps. And you guys were staying in there. Then Lycus was teasing Flavia, and that's where you guys are running after each other in there. Diamond went off into the Grove to check up on Isabel in her state. And while doing so, Reverend had a heart-to-heart with Diamond, and that's where we are. We're gonna reenact the Diamond Reverend part because that's kind of important.
Unrelated, the meme.
The meme.
Okay.
Flavia and P4.
Where?
Yes,
Where?
Yes, Flavia got
Trials.
Yeah.
Is this where you guys are having the RP? Ooh.
No.
Why must you guys do this to me? Why do you guys do this to me?
Kissing session?
Oh no, it's more of I'm gonna stomp his head.
Hey, if they want some alone time, I can go into the end, and do my toning there.
Who am I panning to first?
You're panning to
Nick.
Flavia first.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
Wait, I
Just a
mean,
moment.
okay, they need a moment to get their scene ready.
Yes. So currently, right now, Lycus is on the roof.
And Lycus is being banged by Flavia.
No, you're not being banged.
Wow.
You're being.
With the broom.
While Zoro is trying to attune to the Warhammer and holding on to the Diamond's hammer.
You know,
Is-
I
is-
should. Yes.
Hold on, is Zero joining in on the banging of Lycus?
No,
He's stuck there. He's stuck there. He has to stay there. He's hanging onto my hammer. He can't move it.
I'm trying to attune peacefully to the Warhammer so I can make it my pack weapon.
I was too generous. I should have poked you with my sword instead.
You do realize that Zero has to stay here as well, right?
Some people are into that, Tanya.
Zero might be a watcher. You never know.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to peacefully do this.
You can come over these.
I have a
doing?
feeling Zero will pick up both hammers and just walk out and go somewhere else.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't move the hammer.
I will make you your hammer real quick. And over time you can in fact attune to it. I believe it is a Warhammer. Which
Oh.
you become proficient with.
You forgot to stop streaming from Discord.
Ah. Did I drop how many frames did I drop? Oh, I didn't drop any frames. Last time I did that I dropped hella frames.
Isn't that
hell
better
of
internet?
Hell of frames.
Yeah.
It really
also,
depends.
Also, she's also tuning to the armor, the chest plate.
Yep, I'm getting that for you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I need to stop being an idiot.
I got you.
You never
No,
stop.
you shouldn't say that. You should say, Empo, you're not an idiot. You're awesome.
No, you never stop being an idiot.
Okay.
You could have been a little you could have been nicer.
I made one mistake in D&D combat. Dream calls me an idiot.
Well, no, I was gonna follow up, but I'm also an idiot.
What stopped you, Dream? What stopped you from pulling the trigger?
Thematic pause.
A dramatic pause. Dear Lord.
Also, love me some misinterpretation.
Yes. Yes, you do.
You would know.
Shut up.
So what is Flavia and Lycus and Zero doing? Huh? Are they banging or what?
Well, first, yeah, I would effort, learning that now that I've got this cursed hammer, what kind of
What?
curse it is, probably walk out the fucking room.
What did you say?
Guide, if I attune to the hammer so we can learn what the curse is, I will fucking walk out the room, cause yeah, I don't want to be here while they do the bangy bang.
He's attuning to the hammer and he's leaving the room.
Yeah, cause you guys are doing nasty, and
Well, what does Lycus say, or anyone say to Zero to kick him out?
Well, I told Flavia that he has to stay because no one can pick up Timon's hammer without being.
Well, I can't pick it up.
Relatively-
I was just holding on to it. I was just holding it to like.
Yeah, but Timon
keep
said
dirty.
to keep your hands on it so you don't get fucked by the corruption or whatever. I don't know.
Dude, I don't want to watch you guys do the nasty.
He's literally like poking holes in the roof with a broom, trying to hit me.
Yes, exactly. That's what she's doing, and that's the only thing she's doing.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how to do that, but if it becomes your packed weapon, it uses charisma, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to do that.
No. I was trying to figure out how to do something else.
So does my cure wounds, because I'm going to designate it as my charisma.
I finished my term paper.
Oh, congratulations.
You don't get any congratulations from me.
Okay. Sorry.
You get a good job. I'm proud. You get a good job. I'm proud of you.
I didn't mean to do that, but holy shit.
Oh my gosh, there's the nat 20.
Man, Zero, you're packing some heat.
As Zero takes the warhammer and bangs Lycus, it's now a gangbang.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
As you can see, the Orkang, the Warhammer, is a +2 Warhammer, and it has a +2 bonus to all attack rolls and damages that they make with this weapon. If a dwarf attunes to this weapon, they gain an additional bonus. However, you're not a dwarf. We have no dwarfs in Adir. Just like horses, they are an endangered species. This weapon has 3 charges and regains 1d3 charges each day at day. Okay, I'm gonna change that.
Each day at day.
Look. Expended 1d3 charges each dusk. When you hit a target that is either
Sunfall.
yes. When you hit a target that is either made of metal or wearing metal armor, you can expend 1 charge and inflict an extra 2d8 fire damage to the target, similar to a heat metal spell. However, this weapon is cursed with the voices of a senile dwarf blacksmith named Orkang that has infected this weapon. You must expend 1 of these charges to immolate yourself. You cannot be immune to this damage. So if you're a red dragonborn, you still take 2d8 as if it was normal.
You know what? I'm cool with that. It's alright.
And then going over to the Flavia. Let me just get the notes for this one. And then we go over
Her AC will increase by 20, right? At this moment, because of heavy armor?
heavy
Not
armor
quite
plus if it's plate armor, it would be 18, and then with the shield, it would be 20.
Okay, so regardless, I would have a 20 AC. Okay.
One would say
that
that.
special shit.
Yes. Probably. Maybe.
Forgot what that.
It is. Oh no. It's just a flat. It's a flat special thing of armor that makes it 20.
Yeah,
Okay. I know. All right.
but does that exclude shield?
No. So the armor class becomes 22.
Oh. Oh, 23. Okay.
I don't know why it's 23.
Oh, because maybe fighting,
Shield.
fighting.
Oh,
because I'm fighting
yeah.
style defense.
Fighting style armored shit.
Duran. And then Orduran is tier 3. Tier 3.
Emperor, just for your own information, hover over her shield in the AC section. It tells you where it's coming from.
Yeah, I know. I just can't see it now because I'm working on the armor.
Just move your hand, bro.
Which one the hell?
Okay, so the cursed armor is when you attune to this set of heavy armor, your armor class becomes 20. A crimson eye is inlaid on your chest. You can now cast spells through that eye, freeing both of your hands in the process. Additionally, you can now apply up to 3 spells onto your armor and store them up. Within the next 24 hours, you must cast one of them. Failure to cast any of the spells, you'll suffer the effects of an enhanced wild magic surge.
So if I don't use them, if I don't use 3 of them, then Wild Surge will activate 3 times, basically, right?
No, it activates once.
Just once?
And
Yeah,
it's,
you just
and,
gotta use one spell a day.
and it's an enhanced.
Basically.
It's an enhanced, which means it is 2d100 instead, and it always takes the option to go to a tier break if possible.
So and to clarify, the lower, like, and it varies depending on which one, right? It's not like the higher bad, lower good, right?
Uh,
I think he peppered them around.
yeah,
Yeah, wild magic
it's peppered
are
around.
definitely. Yeah.
But always know that I believe for all of them it is 0 to 5. If you roll a 1 to 5, that is an automatic tier break, which means the effects are increased.
Please, for the love of God, don't use those spells.
Also,
funny.
Also, no one remind Tanya for the spells. That is something that you have to remember. Good luck. But
All right.
alternatively, it's pretty good if you want to expend, for example, you could use it for unique scenarios like applying a. Let me look at your spells.
Detect magic, divine
Yes.
favor heroes. Yeah, I got you. So 3 you have to choose to add there, and remember to add to use them. But is it specifically only one, like a first level spell, or can it be any level?
It can
spell?
be any level spell that you have on your character.
Okay, but I have to use it regardless, or else the wild surge will activate. Okay,
Mhm.
That's good. All right.
But
I think he just said you have to use one of them, not all of them at once.
You have to use one of them, but the spells go away within a specific period of time.
Okay, and I can add the back. Okay, all right.
I vaguely heard that I'm not supposed to remind someone of something.
No, don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about
As
it.
long as you don't know, then you won't remind them.
The less people know, the more.
It's not your fault if something bad happens.
So what's really good
Yeah,
about
not your
that
fault.
is you could like if you have one of your spell slots left, you can apply a spell to your armor and then wait a long rest, and then if you go into combat, you still have that spell in the middle in your back pocket.
It's fine. Just slap on 3 divine smites into your armor.
Okay. So
Oh my-
And it also kind of negates the whole I don't have any hands to cast magic. You're just like I have it in my boobie. Here's a spell.
All right. Moving
Yes,
with
one spell
harassment.
for each booba, of course.
One for each booba. What are we? The Martians from the fucking Arnold movie? What's it called? The Martian? Is it The Martian? No.
No.
Total. What the fuck's that movie called? I'm gonna look up.
Arnold Schwarzenegger space movie.
Continue.
Okay, well, after I attune, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave.
Oh, it's called Total Recall.
How long does attunement take, huh? Takes a long rest, right? How
Three
many hours
movies.
is a long rest, buddy?
Long rest is 8 hours.
You gotta stay there 8 hours, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. You gotta stay there 8 hours or Flavia hits me with a stick for 8 hours.
Oh no.
Of course, that means she's not gonna put the armor on because that was the whole point of me annoying her.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah. Long rest is 8 hours. It takes you an hour to attune to the items.
Oh, an hour. Okay, fine.
But
Yeah.
Flavia hasn't put hers on yet.
Yes.
Not,
Yeah.
not yet. This is reference. She'll have it on anyway, regardless later on. But for now, she doesn't have it on right now, and she's trying to get you off the rooftop. So she basically. All right. So right now, RP wise, at this moment, she's currently poking Lycus with a broomstick at like the heart, like the solid part, not like the fluffy, the brush part, and just trying to. And she's like poking a hard, like you could see, like she's making holes on the rooftop at this point.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this situation.
All you have to say for an hour.
Get down from there, you coward.
Come and get me.
Very well. She's
Dude, this is really good.
she's just gonna do a strike onto the rooftop. Can I do like a strength roll?
Sure.
All right, because I want to see how hard she hits the roof.
I hope you make a hole
I hope you
and
do
learn
too.
that's his house.
Alright, it's a 5, so okay, 13.
You gallop up and you kind of like bonk your head on the ceiling.
What? How?
Her height.
But you I guess in this situation you wouldn't bunny hop, you horse hop. You like kind of just you store backwards momentum and jump up and hit the ceiling.
Actually, how tall is the rooftop in in Diamond's house?
I don't know.
I want to say maybe like 10,
Diamond is 6 foot,
Because
so you give a little extra room, so like 10 foot
10
maybe.
feet.
because Flavia is 8 feet, and the broom I think would be like at least a 1 feet reach, so she could.
Wait, so you have to bend down to get in?
You have to bend down to get through the doorway.
Yes. Okay, so she hits her head on the rooftop, right?
Yeah.
On the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay, so she tries. All right. Okay. It's such. I watch. Okay, hold on. I watch your tone if I were you, and she does another strike. Just one more, because.
You know this is not your house, right? You should really stop bonking on that roof over here.
No, I'm just trying to tune in the corner over here.
Stand still to make this easier.
Nope.
Nope.
I will shred this rooftop to the ground to get you down if I have to.
And then you have to answer the timing.
I don't need to worry about Simon.
Yes, you do.
Because... Shut up. She's okay. She keeps swinging the broom, poking at you, trying to get you down, hit you, just do anything to get you down at this
Oh
point.
my god! I just realized I gotta stay here for 2 hours.
No, 1 hour.
No, it's an hour to attune to it, then it's another hour to make it my pack weapon.
Ah, yes. I mean, you can do that anywhere else.
Fine. Have it your way. She's gonna gallop up, and are these boxes?
This one's a chest and this is a box. These two are
That's a
crates.
box.
She's
If
gonna
you pull them out.
She's gonna pull this box right here.
Yep.
Oh, timing Sundays.
No, it's not his underwear. It's in here.
And she,
I like
And
to
then
think
she-
Simon's underwear is like in the like in a pile in the middle of the house, like all his clothes.
No, people have been taking residence in there. You're gonna do that.
so she pulls the box up on top of her head, and she looks at Lycus with cold eyes. Get down from there now, coward.
You guys only for your window.
She hurls the chest right to Lycus.
All right, roll the hit.
Let's see you miss.
Roll me a 1d20 plus 5. 15. As Lycus sidesteps up on the roof as it hits the window and shatters. Simon, as you're mid conversation with Forrest talking about Isabel, you hear your window shatter.
Zero yell out, it wasn't me this time.
I could just looking at them.
Oh my god. What am I gonna do with these guys?
Well, you might you might want to go look at that, partner. Looks a little looks a little. Look.
She takes priority. She takes...
Totally Flavia.
Look. I know you got feelings for Mr. Diamond, but I got it taken care of. You don't got anything to worry about. I want to make sure. I want to make sure your house is taken care of first.
It's fine. It's almost everyone's house at this point. And besides, Vars would have seen Diamond coming in like constantly, like checking in on her. I just wanted to make sure. Let me help wipe her down, I guess. It's the least I could do. And gets a cloth and dampens it with water.
Give me a medicine check.
Fuck, I almost swallowed my tongue for a second. Ow.
Almost like me in the middle of Primal Flavor. I just started fucking dying for no fucking reason.
I need to take a swig.
You notice that, whether she's in a comatose state or not, she's smiling.
Is she awake?
Give me another medicine check.
You know what? If I know that she's awake, fine. I'll let her enjoy some fucking. Okay.
She is 100% asleep.
She's asleep. Whatever. Fine. Whatever.
Diamond, you know
her hair.
You know the quickest way to deal with a comatose person, right?
Don't
Smell my socks.
I know what you're gonna say.
You give him a smooch on the lips.
Oh, I knew it.
Come on, you got to kiss the bride. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Can I make an insight to just see whether Forrest knows that Isabel's awake, but
Sure,
just playing coy?
Sure, give me an insight check.
Hey, what's the answer, bud? Huh?
Just remove her unconscious state. That will just make the whole delivery.
Yeah, he's not telling.
Deception. Roll it again.
He's not telling you something.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you.
Ooh, his persuasion's pretty good. His persuasion's pretty good.
+3. That's not good.
Well, you rolled pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Diamond knows that Forrest is in on something. It's like, I'm just gonna comfort her in the meantime, whatever.
All right, you go comfort her. I think she'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
I think I heard this story was about
like,
7
yeah,
dwarves.
I know what you're up to.
What? No, he's being a kind, generous soul and giving you a recommendation. Come on, man.
She's
Hey,
asleep,
Diamond.
but he's not telling me something. Something's up.
Have you heard about the story with the 7 dwarves?
7 dwarves. You do know that there's no dwarves in the world anymore, right? Yeah.
What?
That was out of character.
That's why the tale of the 7 dwarves is a myth story, because there's no dwarves in Adir.
Becomes a dwarf just to be an extinct species.
Frightened. Oh shit. No, that's scary. Is that the voice recording?
This is the worst acting I've seen.
Is it better than that?
She hit you with the oh no, how will I wake up now?
You like there's a little bit of silence, like her eye open, like her eye opens up the slightest just to look at Forrest, just kind of like looking down at her, like yeah, he knows. And she's like, oh well.
Wait. Before she would have said anything, he's like, fine, whatever. But I'm not doing with the lip. Like kisses his fingers and like places it on hers. Fine, indirect kiss.
She looks at Forrest like, what? What's going on?
Wait, I don't.
No, that's...
Oh, hey, Diamond. Hello. Hey.
At the nose of this, Reverend runs over and hugs her,
Oh, hello.
realizing that she's awake.
As you give her a hug, and Forrest joins in too. Group hug.
Diamond will do it too.
Yeah.
About 10 other pixies.
Yay.
Look it up, brother.
Well, I was kind of I was.
What, you were plotting something lewd, weren't you?
No, never. I was enjoying my nap.
Definitely with that big smile on your face.
No,
Glad to have you back.
never.
Hello, I'm just happy you're awake now.
She was asleep for about a day.
Yeah.
A day. 1.25 days. Honey, no one uses 1.25 days. Just say 1 day and just round it down.
Out for a while. I'm glad you're doing better.
Are you all? You all going to? You're going into the high ward and dealing with Beta?
Yeah.
I
mean-
believe so.
Beforehand, there was a huge explosion and everything.
I want to come with then.
You do?
Yeah.
Even after being deceived?
Well, that just makes it all the more poignant, right? If she deceived me,
suppose.
then I wanna help you. I wanna help you and win.
Alright. I'd be
And
happy to
I'll
have you
say,
come along.
I know probably where she is held up.
He just kind of gives like a little how do you explain it? Like a somber look, I guess. He's like, yeah, well, didn't know that you were the one being controlled all this time now. Oh, I'm glad that you're out of it. And I'll give you a hug.
All this time I thought she was just trying to help.
No.
But
I mean, it's dependent on how long she's been with you.
it's been years.
How old is Isabel? She in her like her 20s?
Yeah, she's
Late
in her
20s?
20s. In her mid 20s.
Mhm.
On the younger
So,
side.
on the younger side. So she got knocked up with the beta virus too. Damn,
Well,
at a young age. Shit.
I don't know. It's weird.
If anything, I'm just happy my sacrifice actually wasn't in vain. And
No, and then,
Yeah,
she
right.
looks at your arm. No, you didn't have to do that for me. No.
it's fine. I'm glad you're alright. I was willing to give much more than just an arm to keep my people safe.
No. I feel like I did bad. Very
No,
bad.
it's okay. It's okay, Isabel. You didn't know. Besides, I was trying to let you know by stalling out there, and thank goodness this guy helped us out. He'll nudge your shoulder a bit. Thanks again, man.
Ow. Ironically, that actually hurt.
What? No way. I tried doing soft. Oh shit. My bad.
Yes. Yes, don't worry about me. I think out of the ones who did the most stupidest, I think I win that bargain.
Don't worry. You'll get used to the stump. No, I mean actually for a while I didn't have my left hand, so.
Mhm. It's going to take me like an entire month to learn to write with my right hand.
Wait, it was your right hand? Oh damn. Well, nah.
No, I'm left dominant. I lost my left hand.
Oh.
He shows you his notebook of the new day he wrote, and it's like very scratchy, like very poor in his new handwriting. Yeah,
Look.
Yep.
I'll be your chronicler then. if you
Well,
if,
thank you.
if you lost your hand because of me, it's the least I can do.
I appreciate that. But for now, you just rest wherever you need.
Hey, Yolo, how did we bring up the fact Reverend came to talk to Diamond with the heart to heart? I forgot.
Well,
You walked in.
Yeah, I walked in. How the fuck did you get into it? I forgot.
After this, we can do the talk.
Yeah,
After
I forgot how to segue into it. I'm sorry.
let's go back to Diamond's house that's been rested.
I'm just glad you're two okay. I would hate for people to get hurt on my behalf.
Yeah, the rest of us is fine. All of us are doing actually pretty okay. I think, like you said, we're ready to go deal with Beta. A bit.
She was
Okay.
you know,
It sure was.
how was Alpha? How was Alpha like to you?
At first, he just kind of came in out of nowhere, and it was a surprise to me. It was a bit cocky at first, but then he started to mellow out and was guiding me along my way. And for a while, he kind of went silent. And oh my fucking. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. So for a while, after learning that I could shut him up by just getting drunk a little. I guess you can make an insight on that. By getting a little drunk, he would be quiet. And in Iron Hole, he kind of forced me to go there, and he's been helpful ever since. Yeah, Isabel knows that he was plastered. Just have him shut up. But the main part is that whenever he would try to tell me something important, I assumed they would be cut out, and we figured out that was Beta trying to stop us from
Before your sentence
exchanging it from.
Before your sentence finishes, you feel her hand kind of like touch, both of her hands touch your temples as she casts Lesser Restoration on you to attempt to heal any plasteredness that would still be there. Like she thinks you're still drinking, so she tried to do that.
Precious bean.
But no, sorry, he's kind of short-circuiting a little bit.
And then as her hands are still on your temples, she just kind of like tilts your head and gives you a smile. Just want to make sure you're okay.
Well, I mean, I stopped drinking a while back, so not anymore. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. You could put your fingers.
As she puts her hands down.
Let me make a charisma save.
Physically blushing.
Physically blushing. But yeah, all these 15 years, or how many years has it been? It's been like 17 years? Yeah, 17. Alpha's just been talking to me. I don't know about with Beta with you.
Beta was the same way. Funny. She would always tell me about how evil Alpha was and how he was brutal brother. But I guess that wasn't true. And I was in a dark place with my family, and I lost a lot of sleep, and I put too much emphasis on my studies. And give me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
She is very thin.
I don't know. On her art, she looks kind of thick.
Well, that's assuming she's on a good diet, all right?
That's true. That's true.
She is for her physique and her frame, she is very thin. I put a lot of emphasis on my studies and neglected everything else.
Hmm. But the looks of it, kind of not doing so a lot.
You want a good berry?
Oh, I'd love a good berry.
It seems that after we deal with Beta, we shall have a feast then.
She eats the good
As
berry.
he's-
Diamond's gonna lean in, trying to like whisper, like, you know what? I'll take you on a date. We'll get you fed.
Fixes go wild.
Oh!
I
You
hope the
see
things explode.
Forrest is in the back, like hyping him up.
You see, like, my Pixie go up and tell me, and then she's like, oh.
Turning into literal monkeys.
Go Thyman! Go Thyman! Go Thyman! Yay! I'm so happy. She gives you a big hug.
Kind of, he accepts it, but she still wants to learn more, like what she's kind of been through, because we're living two different lives.
Well, what do you want to know? It's not the most complex. Well, it's not happy either, but it has its moments.
Well, from what a hello kitty. Well, well, I was told by Alpha that we were living completely different lives. I was here, just surviving the tooth and nail, and then you were up in the higher ward.
Well, it's not all cheery as you think it was. After I failed a couple of tests, my family,
Died.
they sold me.
What?
Okay, that's kind of worse.
What?
They sold me to the government for studies and tests. And if that
Yeah.
didn't work, I could get a job. And
Is that
that's
normal
around-
to disown your kid to the government
No.
if they didn't do well in high nobility?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's around the time Beta started showing up. And she felt like she was everything that like all the things I couldn't say. Like, she didn't like my family. And then my family disappeared. And then I joined the scribes. And I tried to put it away. And that's when I started studying and trying to put it all away. But it would always come back.
No, well, I'm sorry to hear that. And here I thought the other person was gonna be a lot worse, but it turned out to be you.
It's all right. I ran out of tears. At some point, you just kind of get tired of crying, so you just look forward and hope things get better.
Oh,
It's a coping mechanism.
Karen in the background.
Puppets.
It's okay. Well, we'll get through this at least.
I want to try and talk to her first.
To Beta?
Yeah.
I mean, the last time she tried to talk to me, she was threatening me and my friends here in the dream realm.
But if there's anyone that can talk to her, it's me.
Hmm.
I wanna try first. Before going into combat.
Well, I'm not sure if she would like that because in the end, the siblings need a fight, no matter what, as we saw earlier. Or wait, you didn't actually see that. You went unconscious. Oh.
I saw it.
Oh, shit.
I could see things through Beta's vision sometimes.
I guess maybe it might be better to try to convince Beta to still fight, but you know the outcome either way.
Well, I certainly don't want her to be marking you for death since you're in your last. So
Look, if
I'll intervene.
if I die, then well, that's me, right? That's a wrap.
No, it's
Well, no,
I can't let that happen.
certainly I can't either. You know, you're you. You matter. To me. To us.
Aaron would cry. And then go into a fit of rage.
Can't let you doing that now, can we?
Just like his brother.
Just like his own brother.
I want to at least try talking first before we jump into an actual fight, because she was my only family left, and I wanted to make sure she, if anything she said was ever truthful. I can't have everything that I did was because of what she allowed me to do, and if all of that was built off of a lie, I don't know.
Yeah. Gets you the thing, doesn't it? Don't worry. Your family to us. I'm going for a hug. Coping. Or comforting.
Here's a coping hug, you bitch.
Here's your copium, honey.
Let me just inject it into your ears real quick. So it's the only thing you fucking hear. And she kind of just like puts she just kind of puts her head
What?
on. She puts her head on your shoulder. Just kind of stays there for a little bit.
That's hella gay.
That's fine. Whenever you need to, like, get things off your chest, just talk with me. All right? I kind of know what you're going through. Sort of.
You ever just depose on a centaur?
She's gonna break away and then just kind of. I wanna train a little bit before we go.
All right.
I know most of your trainings by heart. I memorize them.
That's good, because I'm gonna be going hard on you.
She squints.
Yeah. Make an insight. I gotta make a deception. Beat that. Yeah, she knows that he's gonna take it easier on her. For now.
Good luck. And she's gonna walk away. Give me an insight check.
All right.
Both of you can. Oh, something switched like that, but makes her insanely hard to read. Either it's an air of determination, saddened determination, or something. Whatever you just said to her kind of caused something to switch. She walks away.
Aaron waves.
She gives you a smile and nods back.
Reverend, did I fuck up?
No, I think you're fine.
Hey, Isabel!
I don't know. She kind of seemed bad.
Fine.
Hi, Isabel!
I think it's best to just let it pass till the deal with Beta. After all this, you can enjoy that date you plan to take her out on.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do. It's been a while.
No, you'll be fine.
Uh, Yelling jelly knees.
No. It's just we do have a bit of time.
I guess. Also, I wanted to say thank you again for helping out. To be honest, I had no idea what to do with that scenario.
No, it's fine. I had no idea either. I was sort of just improvising, I guess. I expect.
I mean, what I was doing was a little more than improvising. That was more than stalling, so that's all I can ask. And he'll go in for a hug. Like a bro hug, like pat you in the back.
And he oddly accepts like the hug with his one hand.
Go on.
Like I said, I still appreciate all you did as well. You were the main one who taught and protected her when I couldn't, so I'm glad you did.
Well, I believe your actions had a bigger impact than you can imagine. I would have thought the Warlockerist was their father. I didn't know. It's weird.
Yeah, no. I just hope what I did was correct at this point.
Knowing you, doing whatever you can, you're always doing good, so good on you.
Thank you. So,
You doing okay?
yeah, I'm doing fine. I think I'm just glad I'm doing good things. My culture and everything. Once a sufferer, always a sufferer.
Oh, told by Karen and like about your culture, but I don't know. I kind of want to hear your side of the story.
Do you want to hear what the whole champion sufferer came from?
Well, I mean, there's always two sides of the coin, and I want to see if there's any differences with what Karen was told and what you've been told.
Oh, well, those will start then. Let's sit down. And you go.
Fine, go to the little mushroom caps.
Yep. Is the sufferer and champion thing known a lot to Twitch chat? Should I just explain it again?
To chat?
Yeah.
You probably should if you want. The story of how it all started.
Well, it came from a long forgotten tale that luckily we kept some of the records of, though we don't know if this actually happened. Basically, there was a T'Chai kingdom, maybe tens of thousands of years ago, where there was a king and a queen. And the queen at this time was going to bear a child. The next in line, the next heir. And as from most kingdoms, the king ordered to find someone who is most in tune with gods or the fate to determine if their next heir was going to be a good one, or if their kingdom would still process.
So, like a seer, right?
Yeah, we can call them seers.
Alright.
And when the king called for the seer, they didn't give a prophecy for the next king. They just said something along the lines of, and then I'm gonna make a history check for him. Because, yeah. He says something along the lines of, those of pale skin shall bring prosper to your kingdom, while those of others will bring ruin. And With that, left the king and queen confused, but they had to live on. They couldn't just stop the child. And after a while, eventually the child came. And to her surprise, there wasn't one. There was two. One of pale skin, like a sheet of snow with opal gemstones, while the other had dark skin, like ichor, black, and brimstone gems in its horns. They followed the best to what the seer asked, and they knew that pale-skinned T'Chai would lead the kingdoms to the next generation, and they feared that if out of some case the other one, who was born both at the same time, would still get the throne. They feared ruin, so they tossed them aside. That kid rode up in an orphanage, never knowing that they were once going to be the king of their own land. And then the part where the tale truly comes in. As the king and queen passed, it seemed that the one of Opal, was going to be crowned next. And with that came a tearing fate. A plague brought upon the kingdom, and brought heavy distraught, and it forced the new king into the longest hardship he was ever going to face in his line of lineage. It forced him to tax, to steal, whatever he must do to keep the kingdom alive. And with that, the peasantry were the ones who suffered the most. But I suppose there shall be good in every story. Because, as the king was crowned, the brimstone T'Chai became of age as well. And with him finally seeing the plague and distraught of his people, he decided to fight. To, make sure everything was put right in its place. Make sure the poor weren't taxed anymore, and not they could cure the plague, rather than just let it be and let the poor keep getting taxed. And after a year or two of hard-fought battles between this revolution and the king's knights, there came the end of the story, where the two brothers finally came face to face, never knowing that their lineage was the same.
Well, that's brutal. Not to mention that Seer must have been a hack job for saying the wrong fortune.
It's odd. Maybe it was the seer's fault. Maybe it was a god's curse to the kingdom for deciding that the king and queen should be punished for giving away one of their children. No one really knows, but that's... How do I say it? Did Canon ever tell you there was more of an ending to the story?
Not necessarily. I think he stopped around this part. But, going based off of that, wouldn't that be Karen is like a little brother to you, technically?
I think that leads on to more than it should. Maybe that's why I call him Little Champion or something. Maybe I'm too inept into my fantasies of the old.
Well, if there's more to the tale, I kind of want to hear more.
Well, The ending that I remember, at least, was the reason the Sufferer and the Champions exist.
Kind of waiting.
Sorry. There was a winner to that fight. It seems that I was the one that won. And
You mean the sufferer?
yes, I'm the Sufferer. And with that, the kingdom was destroyed. The plague hit harder, the taxes were worse, the king had to pile up the bodies. With the deaths of thousands, it just made worse, and eventually the kingdom fell to ruin because of it. And that's why I'm branded as an outcast. And that's what I was taught.
Oh, so it is tradition to beat on the payroll now because of that.
Somewhat. He kind of looks down for a minute as if he's like remembering something.
Well, it looks like our common theme here is to breaking cycles, so.
That's what saddens me. I don't think I can. All I know is I think whenever I'm forced to fight, Canon, I think I should just let him win.
Well, it shouldn't be like that. The other thing was that they were forced to fight in the end due to kingdom conflicts, but you two are in a different scenario. You two are best friends, and not in any sort of nobility, to my knowledge. Like, are you noble? I don't know.
No, I'm not noble. I'm just a history recorder, but I can't. The reason I am the Sufferer and he is the Champion is because we must reflect those paths. If I win, I don't know what's happening to my people. They're already been outcasted to the forests and split apart thousands. They might just die out if I win next time. If this fate has dictated that this fight must happen, and no matter how much I want it to stop, or how much I don't want to fight him, I can't. It will happen, and I will die.
He's just kind of there, silent.
Can we break it to him? It's a tiny whisper.
Wait. Wait. Just not right. Yeah. He's just kind of silent, just waiting.
You can say what you want, Diamond, but it's something beyond judgment, something that fate itself wills it to happen. It must happen. But with that singular caveat, I will do my best to enjoy the time I have with all of you before I must make the ultimate sacrifice.
Well, certainly there there is a scenario where you can break it. You don't have to follow it word for word as history's dictated it.
Maybe so. I suppose we could try, but I think it would be better to just give it to someone who has more time than me. Maybe the next generation has to have a better chance than me. And then he just reflects for a moment and thinks about everything he's done, everything he said, everything that's going to happen. And finally, he just locks eyes with Diamond for a bit. And he just looks. May
Now kiss.
I be honest with you? True honesty, as just Harold Constance, not this reverend you've learned to know me as.
I'm all ears for you.
I'm going to be honest to you, Simon. I'm tired. I'm 80 years old. I have been in this work, this adventuring, this recording, this learning scene for years. I have been beaten, broken, abused, just because I was deemed a failure and a doom to my race. For years, I've built all of this anger over all of this time. After a while, I thought I found purchase in a new group. When I was a bit younger, I joined an army to put my anger, to test all of that will I've been building. But it wasn't enough. Not even the strongest I've ever been. My strongest emotion, my anger, was enough to live. I watched every single member I've learned to love, I've learned to find, die in front of me. And you want to know what the worst part of it is? I forgot the name of the person who did it to them.
Diamond's eyes will soften, and as he's realizing your exhaustion, he's gonna let you vent it out, brother.
You see, as you look into him, you see all of the wrinkles begin to show on him as he's just aged. He's just tired. He has so many bags, and he just goes, "This cursed demon blood has stopped me from being normal for years. Right after that war, I came to the home I thought I knew, and I was beaten again, bruised, bullied. My horns were ripped from my skull, Simon, by this person that later became one of my best friends. I thought I could trust anyone. I thought my anger was nothing after all of that. I joined a church to an old saint, person who I thought I could put my faith in. It was a lie. It was just a falsehood. Once those wretched gods came back after that solar barrier broke, they were nothing. Those saints were nothing, and I was lied to once again. The only thing I had left was my research and my studies. These studies to cure me of this. I guess I can say I had good times. I truly found a way to love again. Everyone I've met here, everyone I've met before, Alistair, Sivan, Vanito, Catman, everyone here, you all too. I truly do love you all. And you just see the broken man as he pauses for a bit. I just want to stop, Diamond. I don't know what I want anymore, but I just want everything to stop. You know, long ago, when those horns were taken from me, I tried to make it stop. Everything. All of it. I thought it would be the end. I closed my eyes one day, and I hoped that I would have never woken up the next morning. But as fate wills it, I woke up coughing, gagging in a pool of my own blood.
He's very silent, and his silence speaks volumes. He's still letting you vent it all out because you got a bunch of baggage.
You don't understand, Diamond. After my horns were taken, Chaya's horns being removed are like an animal being skinned. I was less of a man. I was nothing. I should have been nothing. But this blood stopped me. I'm glad to be here, though. I'm glad it didn't end that day. When I get to help you all out, it gives me that last increment of joy I have left to look forward to. The reason I say again that I want to let breaking the cycle be left to the next generation is because I think it's better that you give this old man some peace, knowing he's done one good thing when he's gone.
He sits there, takes it all in, and we'll take a deep breath, and we'll take his time in saying, well, Harold, I want you to focus on me and take a deep breath. We as monks learn to collect ourselves during stressful moments, and I need you to pull yourself for this one. Because I'm about to tell you something that will take years away. And he'll give you a warm smile.
You don't need to tell me about breathing techniques. You can see, like, as he says that, the anger builds up for a small moment, as if, like, he thinks he's being talked to as an adult was talking to a child when Diamond mentions that.
He didn't mean.
Then he takes a deep breath. Yes, just go on.
Well, for this, I believe your little brother would be very helpful in this scenario. I'm gonna call him over, and it's best you hear it from him instead of me.
Pixie.
I guess I can wait then.
Pixie, can you tell Kernan he's needed here,
Sweetie.
and that he
come
should break the news to him about that old tradition?
Pixie goes 07.
So, as Kanan begins to make his way in, Harold will look towards Simon, very dejected after what he realizes all he just said to him, and he will just go, I want to get rid of it, Simon. This anger I've had. But my anger is the only part of me I know that knows I've been mistreated my life. It's the only thing, this anger, the only thing that knows that I deserved kindness at least once in my life. My anger, after all these years, is the only part of me that still loves me.
Well, certainly it's not that. Like, the only thing. You just gotta realize the other things you do for yourself that loves yourself. Like, taking care of your body, feeding it, exercising it. Just be aware of the little things. You don't need a ginormous thing in your life to tell you that it loves you, like that anger. But
I have to stop myself.
when it comes to others,
God.
just take a look around. You certainly have had an impact on all of us here. And that I consider you as a family. I got respect and love for you. Never changed from the beginning till now.
It's not the people here, Diamond. At least, not the people here. I'm glad I have you all. It's just me and this body I have. I hate every part of it, every molecule, every skin speck, every hair. My body wants to reject it. I want to reject it.
Well, then how long have you been rejecting yourself? If it's been this long and no results are being shown, then it's time to accept.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Is Kanan doing anything as he's walking up and hearing this?
He's a tad bit on the confused side, as something is being rejected is mostly what he heard.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
I reject your side.
I will assume you also heard the this anger part.
A little bit, like part of it.
Hello.
Hi.
It's okay, Simon. But what I've been doing with my personality, I've been cold. I've been cold to you all. That's the best way I can put it. So, I suppose I think I should be truthful. I'm okay. I'm okay for now. Just the moment of desperation we were all in with Beta reminded me of how. And to the both of you, he will offer his his actual arm as he unveils like his coat to reveal his full arm and offers for you to like at least feel how his arm is.
Aaron will go ahead and hold on to his arm a bit as he kind of gets the feeling of the room as he's slightly like trembling at the fact that something has something very important has kind of been happening.
Mhm. As you grab onto Reverend's arm, you feel the same sense as his personality is reflecting in his body too. You feel that the arm is cold, like a corpse that has been long gone. It feels empty. It feels sub-zero, almost freezing and hurtful to the touch as he reaches his arms over. And he will take it away and he'll just go, "It reminded me how cold my body is. How all my feeling I've had is just numb. I'm still strong, and I still hold my promise to you all that I will protect you, as I will with anyone I meet. But I can't do it when I'm acting like this. So, for now, I'll be okay." As his face...
As you're talking about being cold inside and everything, Kiernan is going to wrap his arms kind of around you, like, and bringing you in kind of tightly. And he says, "It doesn't matter how cold you feel, because no matter what, you always seem to warm everyone, including me. You warm my spirit up. And I'm just glad to have you as a friend, or I'd even go as far as to say we're brothers."
That got me. Okay.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
You said the line.
Is that the line? Well, I'm glad to hear you being honest with yourself. Just remember to have hope. That's all I can say.
I suppose I will at least try. For you all.
Well, Kiernan, the reason why I brought you in here is because there's something with that old tradition that Reverend needs to be informed of.
Oh, how it's completely nullified in a way? It was
Bingo.
a made-up story? Something that never should have came true in the first place.
Also, how it's related to the dream.
What?
Well, I've always been a little close to, well, you know, the T'Chai god. Forgetting
What's her name?
in person.
What's her name?
What's
What's her name?
What's the name? What's the name?
I don't know why I don't know why I'm thinking of
Trying.
Skyrim right now.
Jeremy. It's Jeremy.
Try.
I tried to look it up on the AD homepage.
Try.
What were you looking for? What?
For the Chai God.
Yeah.
Oh, a shy. Oh, that's right. It's in sneak peeks.
Intense scrolling. It's in school. Come on.
You've all said her name like 3 times already.
Yes, yes, we have.
I think Kiernan must have think you were like sneezing or something.
I mean, I did say like a sneeze.
Yeah. Isn't it just a shy?
It's a shy. Yes.
Oh, a shy.
And here's her art, putting it in trials. Get a look at her.
Yeah. I'm looking. I don't.
I'll be right back.
Looking respectfully.
Yeah. Sure you would.
I've
Totally,
always
thank you
been
for the raid.
close to a
Appreciate
shy.
you, buddy.
At least until she went silent. And the last thing she did, well, along with giving me these horns, she let me know that she was a part of, you know, making this whole sufferer and champion thing. It's mostly just made up. She wanted me to become friends with you and go on a mission with you to try and get the T'Chai people back. So I was happy when I got to see you, and even more happy when we became friends and you joined the party. As Karen has like a single tear kind of just rolling down his face, smiling at Reverend.
Somehow
see
they're
that?
both AFK somehow.
The face turns as he looks at you, and you see that sadness turn to anger for a moment, though it's not directed at you, and then it just turns into dejection and fear. So it all means nothing.
Karen kind of gets the feel, and he kind of remembers how he felt when he found out that pretty much, everything he was told when he was growing up just kind of fake. And he kind of puts one of his hands on your shoulder. I get a feeling that I know what you're kind of going through. I mean, I can't fully know, but being told and raised in a lie, not the most pleasant feeling. As he just kind of grips your shoulder a bit.
I thought it would have been better if you were to break it to you. Can I make a check on how Reverend's feeling? Is he getting feistier?
You can roll an insight check.
Okay. Is he getting mad? Is he getting mad?
Oh, he's getting mad. Ooh.
You can determine that he is getting mad and he is really trying really hard to keep it back. But you know for a fact that it is definitely not directed at him, but you are worried that it's going to be if it happens.
Now, Nick, you know what you do. Let's just let it happen. Come on.
It's gonna be a bloodbath, dude. No.
Hey, man, the first bloodshed of the.
Okay, shh.
I need to get away for now.
I understand.
My other... He kind of like shovels, like not even walk, just like disheveled towards the door as he just continues, and he just goes, my other half won't be so easily convinced, so I will protect you. As he,
if you want, go ask Lycus if he can go somewhere safe.
he will just take his leave for a bit.
Before you go, you'd be like, you can go rampage at my house. I don't care.
The old stress relief host. Diamonds, please.
Worse every time.
I'm glad that you let me tell him. It's something that I should have probably told him a while ago. As Kiernan kind of just looks down, he kind of looks a little bit, not completely defeated, but on that line, like, frame of mind, and feels that he kind of let Reverend down.
It's okay. I honestly thought Ashai was talking to him as well, but clearly she didn't.
I think I'm the only real to try that Ashai ever really talked to very much. So, Yeah.
What do you feel is best? Do you want to go over there and tame it so it doesn't unleash? Because he's putting his hand to his chin. He's like,
I know that I wanted to be alone for the first little bit of time that I found out. I'm not sure I should bug him yet, but maybe eventually we can, well, or I can convince his other side to, accept what we know is to be the truth.
Well, at least there's a silver lining for everything. So you two could stop it, and he could finally be at ease knowing that he was the generation to stop this cycle. That's all I could say.
Kieran's gonna kind of take a look at the pixie on his shoulder, and he's gonna kind of.
How did you manage to click that button?
And he's gonna just kind of watch the pixie and let the pixie know to kind of tell Lycus to keep an eye on Reverend, and if he's in danger, we should kind of rush to try and help him at the very least.
He's already doing that.
But yes, it'd be best for you two brothers to be speaking a lot more often. There might be more things you learn from him.
Yeah, he's definitely. I want to get to know him a lot better than I currently do. He's definitely dear to me. As you can kind of see Kieran's posture kind of go more inside himself, kind of in thought, as he holds his fists together as he kind of clinches, regretting that he hasn't told Reverend any earlier than now.
Thyma will put out his arm in more of a reassuring manner and be like, well, what he probably needs right now is someone to be upstanding. You need to be a big role in each other's lives. Be there for him.
Kieran gives just a nod, and he's gonna kind of stay silent now, kind of mostly thinking in his own mind.
Yeah, these are the days. Now, if you want to go check up on him with Lycus, go ahead. But do know that we are heading to the High Ward soon. So.
Very well. I'll just let me know when we're going. I'll be ready. As Kieran will kind of. He's not quite his happy self right now, and kind of just.
Hey, Kieran. Keep your chin up, okay? Things will get better from here.
Will do. As he it gives you a you can just right off the bat tell it's a fake smile, and just kind of tries to fake walk out happily.
As you walk out, you hear the ending conversation between Lycus and Reverend, and he goes, I apologize, Lycus. I see you as him a lot. I see a lot of the people here as people I knew. It's difficult for me to determine the difference in more stressful moments.
That just
Yeah.
means you look fondly back on them and remember them.
I know. I guess I should be happy that you all remind me of them. But I think it's time I let all this anger up. So, like I said, let's do what we do best and go kill some fucking demons.
I can introduce you to Aota and... Fuck, I forgot his name again.
Whose name?
Aota and... Fucking Pixie.
We go through the portal to de-stress.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I take the two stationed lads. And Miko, that was it.
Hello.
You're not here in the library.
Never mind.
And so am I.
Okay, as the two of you go to do some demon hunting, roll for me a... Both of you roll for me a D100.
I want to see how many demons they kill.
I wanna get a big one, bro.
And both of you give me 2d10.
Wow.
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 That's
I hope they're big demons.
All right,
I want to
so,
see Reverend pop off.
In total, you guys fight against a total of about 20 or so demons. Through Reverend's sheer strength and Lycus's quick accuracy, you guys managed to even take down a Wendigo, the two of you. Through a...
There's another one?
Through a very, yes, surprisingly. Through a very quick ambush, you quickly dispatch of the Wendigo, Lycus getting the final hit in its chest, causing it to fall over. You fight a couple of those shackled demons and a bunch of those husks as well.
I assume all the resources are spent?
Yeah. And you get a refresh because you have the soldiers here who are aligned with you guys. They will give you the equipment you need.
No, I want more meant the spells and features. Shit.
Well, you're gonna be taking another long rest anyway before you head out. So, especially if you're going out demon hunting. And because you rolled an 18, you lower the. Give me a moment.
Is it called the demonic present?
It's called demonic intensity.
Intensity.
The demonic intensity in the middle ward is decreased by 0.5.
We don't know the actual intensity, do we?
It's 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
So you lowered it
It
from
was there this whole time.
over your couple of sessions, you lowered it down from 5 to 4, and just this act alone of killing another Wendigo lowered it down by an additional 0.5.
He's pissed.
yeah. He saved the world, guys.
Thought we would have hopped off of the mushroom and went to Forest talking to like, hey, yo, did I fuck up with Isabel? Be honest.
Flavia just exits out the building, adding the new armor to her design, and she takes notice of. Well, I wonder, do I have to do a roll to see what Count Ken is acting? Because I don't know if he's still trying to pretend pretending to look,
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an insight, and I'll see what you kind of see.
Yeah,
It's deception.
Your passive insight's 11, so.
Oh yeah, she would know.
Or 10,
you see that I'm like forcing back anger and acting happy as I go up to the tree.
Mr. Cannon, is it?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong? You seem you seem to be hiding a great deal of anger, I'm assuming.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll be fine though. As you can tell, it's a blatant lie.
I have seen men and women try to control and hide their anger, it does not bode well, Mr. Keranin.
Flavia shouldn't say that when she let out her anger earlier.
That's different. Shh.
Your hypocrisy runs in Tanya's blood. You have no idea.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's just I probably should have mentioned something that slipped my mind, but hopefully I'll be able to make it right with them.
May I ask why are you so troubled?
It's a little confusing, I guess I would name it. It's just, upon learning that your entire early years of your life are a complete and utter lie, you just get angry and you don't want to deal with anything. I'm kind of just lucky that I have all of my friends and even you to help kind of bring me back to the world. And now I know that I need to do the same for a good friend of mine.
I see, but why all this anger you're building up?
Partially because I know how it feels, and kind of talking brought those old feelings back, and definitely guess it would make my blood boil, I guess the saying goes. And definitely should have mentioned it much sooner than now. It's definitely my fault.
It might have been, but certainly you could do some things to change it now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's the hope at least. As long as I keep that hope, no amount of anger will stop me from making things right. And you can clearly hear that his voice is nowhere near as high pitched as it normally is. He's more talking in his normal voice is what it actually is.
Okay, woman. You know, Karen, you remind me of someone. Well, a group of people.
They had similar issues?
You could say that. Mainly new blood. When I was part of the mercenary company, we had casualties, and we'd always find new, fresh blood. Want to do things, change things. We'd seem to redeem themselves for something terrible. You're not the only one that has probably been through a terrible ordeal, to say the least. Not exactly like yours, but somewhere equal to that amount. At least you can take comfort in that it is that you're not the only. Stop typing! You keep suing me.
Oh, turn that off in game settings. Panda Toker, turn it off.
Okay.
You got resetted, remember? Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm do.
And yet you kept doing it yourself, and you told them to not do it, huh?
Do the do. Mountain Dew. Gaslight them. You wanna do it? Fucking gaslight Karen and
Girl boss.
Do what? You keep saying what?
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Going for another demon hunting trip.
Wait, hold on. Let me just check. Let me just check something. Hold on. I just have to check something. 1 second.
I mean, if you want, go ahead.
You know what?
Comfort the lad.
Gaslight.
Okay, she is. She's gonna approach Karen, with respect. Do you need a hug, Mr. Cannon? I know you like doing hugs. I'm correct. Would that help relieve some of that pain that you are holding?
Well, I've been told hugs are good for everyone, so kind of why I give them to everyone. As he kind of like looks kind of back down at his arms for a second and then back up to you. And you can tell that some of the anger has kind of left a little bit as, the conversation has gone on.
She puts her hand right on Karen's shoulder to bring it a little bit closer to her face. You, my friend, are like a warrior. Or more, to be fair, a warrior spirit.
Thank you. I needed that. As he kind of leans into the slight half hug there, and just kind of starts to reset himself a bit.
It's all right. You have nothing to worry about with, at least with your group, since they seem more understanding. I mean, it's better than other groups I've been with in the mercenary group.
Yeah, they definitely are great. And to be honest, you're pretty great yourself.
I appreciate that, Mr. Cannon. Diamond says I shouldn't say Mr. at the beginning of the sentences. I say it out of honest respect and nobility. But if that makes you feel uncomfortable, then allow me to. Then, if you wish, I can call you just Cannon, if that's all right with you.
I mean, I'm used to just Cannon, but if you like Mr. Cannon, I'm fine with that as well. I'm not one for formality or informality. I'm more just happy to have friends.
As you wish. Is your other friends doing well? I just finished getting dressed, but I did hear some commotion. Not like a full conversation, but a few words here and there.
One of them is just off to just release some pent-up anger, and the other went to make sure he wasn't alone.
What was he angry about, unlike you?
It's along the same lines as what I was angry about.
I see. We all have a little anger in us sometimes. It is part of, I guess, our nature, when you think about it hard. It's not easy to bottle it all up. We have to eventually let it out. But at least let it out the right way.
I just feel sorry for the next demon I see. He's definitely gonna get a face full of frost. As he kind of chuckles a little bit.
Indeed. It's survival, Canon. This world is cruel, no matter how you look at it. And you must be prepared to fight back. I mean, you wouldn't want to die, leaving the world without achieving much of what you need now, would you?
Never. I'm gonna finish what I need to do. And I'm gonna make sure that everyone feels better by the time I'm done in this world.
In this world?
I'm not sure, but I just feel like eventually my name might go on and others might remember me, so I'm not sure if there will be more, if I'll see more after I'm done with what I would like, but I'm hoping that no matter where I go, I'll have great friends just like I do now.
There's a little tale my father told me when I was a little girl about where a warrior goes when his time on this world is done. He told me of a place up in the sky, a world where all the deceased warriors, honorable, strong, worthy, there's a place where they all can discuss, talk, eat, party, fight, and sprawl, but a place where they can meet friends and colleagues, those who they thought were long lost, they could meet there. Maybe that will be the place that you find if when you're gone from this world, where you can meet your friends once again and have a good time for eternity.
That definitely would be nice. And I hope that everyone here makes it there as well. Because you are all true warriors and great friends alike.
She goes, she puts her hand right on top of Cannon's head and just, gives him like a pat. Like, shakes and gives a little pat. You're a good boy, Cannon.
Oh, kawaii koto.
Yeah,
Jesus
and-
Christ.
And I am very appreciative of everything you've done for me. As Kiernan is smiling, he's still kind of sticking sticking with his normal voice, as he seems a little more exhausted than he normally would be, so he doesn't really talk in his high-pitched voice that he normally does.
You should go rest. And just before she finishes saying the sentence rest, so that's when Timon, or like he says this thing.
The Greg, it's Kern's Pixie.
Yeah. What place?
The Hall of Dead Warriors.
You can take me there?
Yeah, not me, like us. Which is funny.
I believe they're talking about the Dream Realm. We've been there before.
The Dream Realm?
Yeah, we are three pixies.
She still looks a little. She looks a little like she heard about it with you guys a couple times. I know old stories about this dream, but I don't know much about what this dream realm is.
Kind of where we go after. It houses spirits, and it's the dream. As it's a very not descriptive at all about the dream.
There's someone that knows better, but it's funny that he's the only guy who knows.
Of course, it has to be him. A tempting offer, but I will have to sadly decline. I only would want to visit there with those warriors when I pass. It would be disturbing tradition to just visit their land as a living person rather than a dead person. So I shall sadly decline the offer, though I appreciate it.
God knows how many taboos we've broken.
Yeah.
We broke so many in such a matter of time.
I know that you'll make your way there too, because you definitely are a warrior at heart.
I appreciate that, Mr. Cannon. Speaking of which, do you know where Mr. Simon is? I have to talk to him about a few things.
Last I saw, he was in the grove. Hold on.
Hang on,
Stealth
you saw him
7. Hold on.
He sounds
Health
like he
7.
gave you a thumbs up and he just walks up.
Oh yeah, I probably saw it, guaranteed.
He just
He moved from the grove to where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't even see your
somewhere
token.
in this direction. Yeah, that's good. You don't see him right now.
Okay. He went somewhere over that way, as he just kind of points in this general direction.
Also, Karen, yeah, you did see him give you a thumbs up.
Okay, gotcha.
How smug was he?
I don't know. Run to 10. Let's see how smug he was. 1d10. 10 is being most smug. 1 is just whatever. Halfway.
Decent.
Thumbs up.
So, with all of that, I appreciate that, Mr. Ken. I need to speak to him. So, go ahead. Do you want to say anything?
I'm glad we had this talk, and I hope that whatever you need to talk to Thyman about goes well.
I hope so. So she gives Kenan a big hug because I think he deserves the guy needs it. So she decides to give him a hug. Now I hope your face is not on the one thing I'm hoping you're not on.
I think he is. I think we all know what it is.
I mean, Kiernan wouldn't try to do almost anything. He'd just kind of wrap his arms around whatever he could kind of wrap them around due to the size difference. He's actually kind of short. He's only 5'9". So he kind of just hugs.
So she gives the hug, and then after she lets go, she does a little kneel, a bow of respect, and then she makes her way down to the general location that Cannon gave Flavia to, look for Thyman.
Yeah, Zero's just sitting there, making the weapon a pack weapon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just doing my pack weapon shit. Don't worry about me.
You're not gonna go check on Lady Carmine or the new whip?
Yeah, it's an hour, man.
You're not gonna go take a little peek?
Bro, it's been like 8 of them already. Just go do your
Just go do Mountain Dew.
Just go do the do. Go peek on him.
You will peek in, let the Nuit know that the blood drag has been dealt with, and when they get the Bergs up here, send some people to go look for her family, and they would just check on Lady Carmine and go make sure she's not dead.
Okay, Lady Carmine is
assassinated.
Kill.
She's ripe for the picking.
I heard you're single.
Oh my god.
Give me a perception check. 23.
Good.
You're a character imp.
The window of the owlbear has been shattered.
Huh?
And Lady Carmine is not moving.
Oh.
Well,
Zero,
Zero you will run over and check on her.
Zero, you had
No.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
No.
Well, I got good medicine. Damn, that was a good one.
When you move over to her body, it's almost like the bed that makes up where she was sleeping is, except for the red cover blanket, it is almost down to the bed, like it's almost down to the mattress itself. And you're like, that's a little weird. Looking around on your 23 perception check, you see that the dresser to the side of the bed has been ruffled and moved a little bit. And then when you open up the dresser here, this one right here, you see that there is almost like a wire made out of the various bed sheets and pillows to make sort of like a garrote wire that must have been used to dispose of Lady Carmine.
So what you're saying, she's dead.
Wow.
What I'm saying is she's not alive.
She got murked.
Unlivened.
I would tell the Pixie Obama to go find Simon and the others and tell her we got a problem.
Okay.
You gotta see you flip the pixie.
I
You gotta flip the pixie phone.
I just flipped the switch.
flipped the Pixie.
All right. What do you say?
You get a Motorola flip phone to note.
Yeah, I would tell Obama, go find the others and tell them we have a serious problem.
My fellow trialsers. I'll go find them.
I guess we do this in chronological order before Obama comes.
She's heading to the direction of Karen is, but
Oh, I mean, Diamond would have made it here first.
oh yeah,
Would have made it first, yeah, before you got here.
yeah, she's just making her way down.
What is that? Isabel doing?
She's just looking up at the tree and like kind of sitting amongst the flowers and the grass.
Yo, she blushing hard though. She got a date with you.
Can you remind me of why was she there to begin with?
She stormed out of the grove.
No. Carmine.
Oh, she was just sleeping there. I mean, you guys gave her a room.
Unguarded,
I have no reason not to use the grove. I'm not sure why she's in the owlbear.
Well, it's I don't know, man.
What? Don't give me the it's. We know the owlbear has been corrupted and we reconstructed once.
Yeah, I don't.
I literally no reason to put her there.
I don't know, man.
I mean, we could have been more
You
specific.
can't have like 18 people in the grove at one point.
Watch.
I have two.
Bro, I'm gonna put in like the raddest rager ever in the grove, and we're gonna have like 50.
New construction project, make the grove a second floor.
Watch, we're gonna break down the walls and make it even bigger.
Let's combine the lighthouse grove with this grove. Why not?
Grove
why not?
squared.
All right, Diamond approaches and just quiet. Makes himself known. He's there at least. So he doesn't start earlier.
And he's watching her with a creep.
What? What the fuck?
Oh,
What? I would have been hiding over here if I was a creep. What do you mean? Diamond goes up and is like, is that place taken?
Now you can sit.
Is anything wrong? Do you want to go over? Is this all a new experience? Is it too much? He's like looking at the tree at the same time.
Oh, I'm just thinking about what you taught me.
Wait, what did he teach her exactly? Like out of character.
You gave her monk training.
Just to think, be rational. Like having any strong emotions or spiteful. I wouldn't blame you if you were.
No, I'm just confused. And I guess I'm feeling very empty-minded. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with whatever happens, really. If I die, I die. If Beta dies, Beta dies. It is what it is.
well then.
Well, you certainly must have
a better outlook on that, and think more about yourself instead of saying if you die, you die. It's good that you're accepting, but it's hard to explain.
I've been doing this for 8 other lives, and it just if everything is just a repeat, live, die, repeat, live, die, what's the point?
Well, that's the thing. I didn't know about this at all. My memories were wiped. I don't know about you, but I still had this fire within me to keep going. Because I certainly don't want to have my future dictated by something outwardly.
Why am I okay with that?
With what specifically?
Why am I okay with something else dictating my fate? Am I just a piece in a puzzle? I don't know what I am. Am I just a player in a game?
Aren't we all?
I just... I don't know, I guess this is just clarity. I recognize that I'm not important and I'm not special, and whatever happens, happens.
No. It's not the case. Especially to me.
Oh, he said it.
Doesn't dictate anything else within this life. You have life within you. You should live it to the fullest.
I don't. I barely feel like I've been alive. But I've been alive for 8, 9 other me's, and I don't feel anything. The only difference was when I was fighting that Wendigo and you put your key into it. I felt the first real connection that wasn't with Beta. And I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to think of anything.
Oh no, talking out of character. I used to be NPC, now I'm important. Fuck.
Give me a perception check. Ooh. I'll PM this to you.
Okay. Tell me I put Maroon in here and then now she's doing this. Because this
Congratulations, you outplayed yourself.
that does make sense because Key is linked with Maroon and I injected her in with it. It's like giving life to a doll.
He knocked her up.
Congratulations, Simon, you outplayed yourself.
You know when they taught you always growing up holding hands get a girl pregnant.
You were just
What
gonna
does that mean?
girlfriend.
What does that mean, Imp?
What does it mean?
Can I get some clarification for what this means?
Dude, stop holding hands with everybody.
Yeah, you see, but too much attachment, man. You gotta let it go.
Emorius, what does it mean?
Oh, dude, we gotta go to the Maury show.
No.
If only. If only.
Does that give
Like-
you
like-
a little bit of clarity?
Like, Of
Like-
me or of someone else or like?
Oh, stop playing. You know it's for you.
You know who.
I think you gave her a baby.
Oh no, we held hands. She's pregnant.
Dude,
Just
you pump that kid up real good.
Just
Oh.
just like the
Oh
anime,
shit.
boys.
Was I correct?
Oh no, not that. I would have felt a second presence, but ooh.
Just like the simulations.
Yes, Christian sex.
I don't know how to explain this, but I've seen this before. And oh boy. I guess that makes sense. Oh man, but why is it when that interacts? This is weird.
He just starts mumbling to himself.
Do you want to know it? Do you want to know it out of character as to why that happened?
Yeah, tell me in PMs, yeah. As I hear the clicky clacky of the keyboards go away, my suspense is being filled with dread.
Technology.
Technology.
Aaron's goal is to make a computer now.
Buddy, we're in the
Hey,
fantasy. I don't think we can make
What's
I
fantasy?
mean, Zero studying cybernetics. You could probably make it happen. Let's go.
A magic computer.
What's a computer?
Completely useless because we don't have internet.
We don't have
Yeah, we-
electricity.
We have PixieNet.
PixieNet.
Oh no, it's like Twitter. Oh god, who's gonna be roasted and canceled on PixieNet now?
Oh no, now we get to hear everyone's opinions.
We had to make it fix longer if we mess up.
No.
Pix longer.
We need the Twitter bird. We need the Twitter bird. Where's the Twitter bird? Where's a blue bird? We need him.
Just get the new water Pokemon, bro. It's Twitter.
Which Pokemon?
What do you want?
Which Neopet?
Which Neopet?
Oh, I get that part. But huh.
Was it the first part you didn't understand?
Oh yeah, like marked.
I like how the music keeps turning off and then back on and then off.
It's tired, man. It can't.
I feel it though.
So if you feel alive, then take life by the reins, I would say.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
Uncle.
Oh no! What? How'd that do? How'd that work? Oh, okay.
What did you do?
What the fuck are you? Oh, okay. Never mind. I fixed it. Oh god, I scared the fuck out of myself. I thought I unpinned my file explorer from my hotbar.
Oh no.
You know that's easy to put back, right?
I did, but
Also, I'm gonna teach you a trick. Press the Windows button and E.
EA Sports. It's E to E.
Remy, sit. Speak.
Fuck.
Good boy.
Excuse me, Remy is actually not a boy. Remy is a teen.
I forgot there's a different character name.
Okay, but
Well, your thoughts. Whatever comes to mind, just say it out loud. However it feels natural.
give me one moment.
Okay. Are we getting a special visit?
The moment passed.
Yeah.
Give me
Obama.
give me a handful of moments.
This is where we need to rewrite the audio where it says Remy speak for it to be Remy speak, and then Dan just goes like, huh?
Nan's just fucking.
It's just Nan alarm goes off.
No.
It's just like a distant, like a pause, and then there's just in the background you see your Nan be like, huh?
Huh? Oh, we're in the church.
Oh
Look
boy,
here,
it
you-
really is Christian sex.
Oh no.
Wow.
Did I have unintentional sex? Man.
Diamond, how could you?
Yeah,
not tell
you-
us this? How could you
you-
not tell us?
You pumped it real good
Well,
for you.
he couldn't tell himself either.
What do you need in child, Diamond?
What?
Never mind.
He's a bellman.
Something doesn't feel right.
Like what? Like are you starting to feel pain? Like
So stand up. Diamond?
yeah. No, he gets up at this point. It's like kind of getting concerned.
I saw it.
Can you be a little bit specific? There's
And
many
then-
things you can see.
Her eyes will be completely covered in maroon. As she kind of stands there and she holds her hands out to your shoulders. What do you do?
You just let my habit stroll. Look at what
I don't know. She's having an epileptic seizure. I should probably hold her hands.
Oh, Lord, just having Menagerie stroll. Oh my god.
Just plant her with that good old smoocheroo.
No, that's not the case. What the fuck?
Hey,
Planted right on her kisser.
look, if that can wake up Sleeping Beauty, I think that can solve any cure any disease.
Oh, right in the kisser.
Come on, it's easy. Just cut close, you know. What? Yeah, like that. You can do it.
I don't know. You said that she's putting her hands on my shoulders?
Mhm.
Something? Oh. Then I'll let it go its natural course, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Dear God, Kirby.
Do the same thing.
Okay.
Have you?
Thanks, Kirby. Why that?
All right.
Uh-oh. Ouchie.
Yes, you.
I guess, Diamond will... I don't know, his gut feeling is saying, hey, stupid, go do Maroon Sight. Stupid.
Okay, just gonna get my javelin. I think I know where this is going. Yeah.
You do use your key maroon sight?
Yeah.
Okay. As your hands begin to envelop with a silvery magic that course at your fingertips, maroon will shoot out towards Isabel. And for a brief moment, your eyes also cover with maroon as you see what she sees.
Oh no.
A vision of the final battle.
Of old age.
We shouldn't be saying that.
Uh-oh. In his head, he's like, uh-oh, panic.
everything is telling you in the back of your mind to break away. Get out.
Alpha's yelling at me too. Telling me get out. I guess while he's trying to like get out of it, he's gonna like try to reduce the amount of strain that's being put on Isabel at the same time if I can. I don't know. Yeah.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Ooh, sorry, Bucko. If only I was 20 feet.
You look and you see the outcome of the battle.
Fuck.
Or mainly the only thing that is there of importance. Cold and lifeless on the tiles of some weird laboratory you see a Thyman clutching the lifeless body of someone.
Or you could say everyone. Because that's what happens when he dies.
And as you are immediately thrown out of the story, an explosion, like not a big explosion, but just a minor one, like maybe the size of a head or something, shoots from the back of your head and kind of like sends you spiraling backwards a little bit to the side.
He's kind of unresponsive and he's like holding his head. Same time.
Diamond, I see this, right? I just want to be sure.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, but he's not like in a panic state. He's more like quiet and trying to like collect everything he just obtained.
Okay, she's just gonna approach like it just.
You can make a martial check to see more of his stance.
Not good. Wow. As a veteran, can I do a reroll?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
That's better.
That's a lot better. Yeah, you know he's trying to collect his thoughts right now, but yeah, something happened.
She puts her right hand on her handle of her sword, just puts it there, not pulls it out, and just approaches Simon carefully. Simon, is everything all right?
He's kind of like trying to get onto his like bearings, but he's kind of like stumbling at the same time. He can barely like stand still. He's kind of dizzy. He doesn't say anything. He's still trying to like gather everything.
What do I see with Isabel when I look at her?
You see her body is still locked in that same pattern of her arms raised out to something in the sky or something next to her around in her periphery, and her eyes are covered in maroon.
Do I know the maroon?
No, you do not.
Okay. Simon, what's going on here?
He's like kind of stumbling and stumbles a little further away from you, but has his hand out. He's like, wait 1 second, 1 sec. He's like almost falling over.
Simon, help.
Okay, he's gonna absorb like whatever's obscuring her vision so she can get out of it just enough.
All right, make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Could I cast guidance?
That doesn't work on saves.
Damn it. Oh well.
But you are within 10 feet, smile.
Yeah, that's probably the other one. That's charisma, not constitution. That's the problem.
It
It applies to all saving throws.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Creature gains bonus to your
Hello?
saving throw equal to your charisma.
Plus
modifier.
3.
Yep. I mean, there you go. Boom. There you go.
Okay. A 1 and a 2.
Wow.
Wow. That's 15.
Double
Do I get
15.
extra coins?
Roll again, see if you feel the same.
And then after that, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ay, caramba! 19. Yay!
Yes.
As you attempt to harness more of the maroon, you manage to get a little bits and pieces of it away from her body and towards your own.
But not like everything. Like just enough where she could be fine, and Diamond will just make sure she's at least safe. But yucky feeling.
She falls to her knees, and the vision seems to have faded.
What is going on here?
He can't speak.
I feel like I'm one of many.
And what do you mean by that, Miss Isabel?
Diamond knows out a ball of like whatever was manifesting around us right now. But not a ball, but somewhat like that, yeah.
She'll look almost through Thyman. Can you save me, Nick? And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
I'm gonna scream. What the fuck?
Wow. I feel like I was ready to like, if you're gonna have an emergency warning, I was gonna pull you with my hilt of the sword to just get you out of there.
Damn, I want to do something else.
I'm sorry, Zero. You got to do next to nothing this session. I'm sorry, man.